My feet or bark it, okay? Alright, you guys, so welcome back to my channel. I wanted to do kind of like a fun video today, okay? Because I'm not sure if you guys are aware of Ego Official or Ego Shoes. This is not sponsored, but I saw one of my favorite influencers around Black Friday mention this brand, and I went on their site. I saw that they had like trendy shoes, but get this, it was so low, you guys, from like $20, $30, even some were like $14. I was like, there's no way this is real. So you guys know me, I am very curious. I'm easily influenced when it comes to makeup, fashion, things like that. So I got 5 pairs of shoes, okay, all under, I believe, $25, which is crazy. So I was like, what is the quality given? Are these actually going to be stable? Can I walk in these? There's so many questions, but I finally have them in front of me. I've tried them out, so I'll let you guys know my thoughts on it. So if you're interested in seeing how this brand and these shoes turn out, make sure you go ahead and like, subscribe, and let's jump right into the video. So before we go ahead and talk about the Ego shoes, okay, I want to mention a couple of things. So this is a UK based brand, all right? They're not in the United States, but in case you are worried about shipping, it wasn't anything crazy. I think it was probably like $5. Yeah, it wasn't like $20 or anything like that, so that's a good thing, of course. And then also a lot of questions will probably come in terms of the sizing of the shoes, and I'll tell you guys as I wear each of them my thoughts on them exactly, but I will say they are true to size, okay? So if you're a 9, go ahead and get a 9. If you're a 10, go ahead and get a 10, 11, and so on. With me, I was kind of scared, okay? Because I do have wide feet, right? So yeah. So when it comes to US sizing, I am like a 9 or a 10. It just depends on the shoe, how it's cut, things like that. So I was super nervous. I didn't get any 9s. I wanted to try size 10s and 11 because when it comes to heels, I know how my feet is. So yes. And I will say the 10s did fit me exactly perfect. So with that being said, if you have regular narrow feet, go ahead and get your normal size. But if you do have wide feet like me, do size up, okay? So if you're a 9 in the US, get a 10. If you're a 10 in the US, get an 11, and so on. But like I mentioned, each of these heels, I got 10s and 11s, and I'll show you guys how they fit on my feet, okay? So yes, I hope I covered the basics, but they basically have a lot of trendy shoes. Literally any popular shoes you can think of out there, they do replicate them for a cheaper price, okay? So I can afford, you know, all the Chanels out there, the Louis, all of that, okay? I need to just get the affordable shoes for now. So let's get into the first pair. I did get all lace shoes just because I've never had any lace up heels, so I wanted to go ahead and try them out. But I did get this shoe right here, and I will show you guys what it looks like on the leg, but this is one of my favorites, okay? I saw it online, and I got this in a size 10 US, and it fits perfectly, okay? So you guys can see the heels on here. It's kind of like a circle one, and I do recommend when it comes to more affordable heels, I don't get the super sharp pointy heels just because, you know, it may be a little bit shaky, okay? So I do recommend thicker heels, things like this right here where you can, you know, stand on, because if you get the ones that are like stilettos or super just pointy, baby, you're on your own, all right? So yes, that's what I recommend when it comes to affordable shoes, but these were so comfortable, you guys. I didn't have any issues with them. They feel super lightweight. I will say when you do walk around in them, it sounds kind of like a cheap shoe. I don't know how to describe it. It just sounds a little bit too clicky clacky. So I was like, okay, all right, I'm gonna buy something where I stick it on the bottom. That way you can't really hear the shoe when I walk around in it. But besides that, the quality is great. I love the way it laces up. It looks so good, okay? And I even took a picture in these shoes, which I will put for you guys on here, but they are fire. And they do come in gold. When it comes to the string, they have gold, black, and I think they had silver as well, but the red, I had to go ahead and get this, okay? Absolutely stunning. Now these next pair of shoes, baby, honey, my feet were barking, okay? So with that being said, I did get these lace-up black shoes. I feel like it's just a staple, okay? You should always have a black shoe no matter what. So I went ahead and got these, and they do have the square footing, which I love when it comes to my heels. And then also when you see the heels of this, I told you guys I don't play. I love having stable heels because I know I'm not gonna be shaking, okay, when I'm walking around. But I will say, if you do have wide feet like me, and you see kind of shoes like this where they have a bunch of lacing going across the feet, go ahead and get a size up, because I already know it's gonna be an issue to squeeze my feet in here. So I did get these in a size 11, and even with that, y'all, it was still kind of hard to get my feet in here. I just know better. I knew I shouldn't have got, you know, a shoe that goes all the way like this. It's just hard for me, especially having like, you know, wide feet, but they still look good, okay? I put them on, they fit. You just have to move the strings around a little bit, but they're not super comfortable, okay? These are the type of shoes where after a while, I do have to go ahead and sit down because it's gonna hurt, okay? These are like take a picture type of shoes, sit down, or go to dinner, sit down, and then go back home. This is not like, let's go clubbing, let's go out, and it's just not gonna happen. But if you do have narrow feet, I feel like you're gonna love these because it's just gonna fit perfectly. I felt like the string on the very top where your feet are gonna be, basically it's just a little bit too constricting for me. It was just digging into my skin. So yes, it's super cute, but it's not comfortable, at least for me, having wide feet, okay? But they're stunning, all right? Now, of course, when I do like something online, I have to go ahead and get the same thing, but in a different color. So I got this nude one, and it's so beautiful, you guys. I'm not gonna lie, it's so beautiful. For some reason, I feel like the black one fit a little bit better than the nude one. So I feel like maybe when it comes to the sizing of their shoes, it may not be exactly perfect, but still it fit on my feet. I made it work. I think what I'm actually gonna do, I know it sounds crazy, but I'm gonna cut off this piece right here that goes across my big toe, because that's the only place that's giving me issues, okay? Everywhere else is fine. It's just this one right here. So I may just snip it off. It is what it is. But yes, I love this color in the nude version, and I love the heels, of course. Thick heels, honey, okay? Because it will stabilize you. But same exact thing as the black one. It's stunning, it's beautiful. If you do see a lot of, you know, lacing like this across the feet area, go ahead and size up, because you do have to squish your foot in there. So I got this in a size 11. And yeah, I'm glad I did, because if I got my regular size 9 or 10, I would have been struggling. So these are beautiful, just not comfortable. But these last two are actually one of my favorites. So let's get into it. And you guys know I love neutrals, I love blacks, browns, all of that, but I've actually been dipping more into color, which is crazy. So I got these heels. Are y'all ready? Okay, anyways, in blue. Woo! Baby, let's talk about it. So I believe I got this, let me see, I got this in a US 11 actually. So I will say it was a little bit big on my feet, okay? So I told you guys the other shoes that are laced up, you know, all the way across, those were, you know, perfect. But this one, for some reason, it was still a little bit too big on me. But I will tell you guys, because it doesn't have a bunch of crazy tight lacing, I should have just got my regular size as a 10. But you live and you learn, all right? So regardless, it still fit really nicely on the feet. These are so comfortable. I'm not sure if it's because of the material, but this has more of like a leather feel to it. So it's super comfortable on the feet compared to the other ones that I showed you guys. Those are more like a fabric, all right? Super comfortable, probably the most comfortable shoe that I did pick up. And of course, the heels, told you guys, always get the thick heels because they're so stable. But these are made really nicely. They feel really nicely. I wasn't slipping or sliding. They have a lot more grip to it when it comes to the under part of the shoe, but it's just stunning. Like, I love everything about this. Look at that. It is beautiful. So wearing these with jeans, I feel like it's gonna be super cute, just to dress it up a little bit. And of course, it is a lace shoe. I just felt like getting all lace shoes. But yes, I will give you guys a quick tip. So if you see where like a shoe kind of lets you breathe up here, or like the first shoe right here where like there's not a lot of constriction up here and you have wide feet, it's gonna work better for you, okay? So that's just a quick tip. If you see a lot of straps and things moving across in the very front of the feet, just know it's going to be a struggle. But if you see something like this where there's not a lot going on, you know, going on actually by the feet, then you should be fine. But these are so good. Probably my favorite pair that I got so far. And I will probably get it in more colors as well. So last but not least is these gold shoes. And you guys, these are stunning. But I'm so sad because I got the wrong size. So I got 11 because size 10 sold out. But I should have just got size 10 because this one is not a little bit. It is a lot bigger on my foot. But I'm going to make it work. I'm going to make it work, okay? This is so cute. So these are the gold shoes. Okay, I flicked the camera. It's not even doing it justice. Okay, look at the shape of it, the back of the heels. All right, it is not bent. I know it may look like that, but it's not bent. It just has a cool design to it, as you can see. But this has a square top. It is so comfortable. When they do come back in stock in the size 10, I will go ahead and pick it up because this just looks so good on the feet. I love how there's space up here for my feet to breathe. Not a lot of constriction. You can still go ahead and tie it up and make it look super cute, but it's just stunning. Like, I love everything about this. Okay, so yes, for this one, definitely go ahead and get your right size because it will fit perfectly. It's just a beautiful shoe. I love it. I love it so much, and I cannot wait to wear this. These shoes I actually bought for my birthday coming up because I have a trip to Cancun in January. All right, so I'm excited. So that's the reason why I bought them. Some of them may just be a picture situation, and then some of them I will go ahead and wear them out and about. But those were all the shoes. Okay, so if you guys were to ask me, will I go ahead and purchase from them again? And yes, I will. I feel like, you know, after buying everything, I know what works best for my feet, and they're not like super cheap quality shoes. Okay, I was expecting like, I don't know what I was expecting, but I was not expecting the best. I'm like, these are like under $25. There's no way that they won't break on me, you know, things like that. But these actually feel really good. So yes, I do recommend going out and checking them out. Make sure you follow my tips and tricks when it comes to the shoes. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Okay, I hope it was super fun to you. Make sure you go ahead and like, subscribe, and let me know your thoughts down below. And I'll see you guys in my next one.